Welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny
and Erin.
So, RM has been spoiling us with more MVs.
Where did he get the time?
Well, I just love that we've had, a week since our last filming? There are 3 more RM videos. 2 MVs and one is which is like a live performance thing of another one. But 3 songs. I'm like, RM, seriously? Just taking over.
It just doesn't want to leave us without anything.
Yeah.
And I guess also, obviously know we haven't watched the interview or the thing that he did with
Jimin.
Yeah. But I was reading the comments from people, and it feels like it's good that the album and the theme of it has been quite heavy.
Yeah.
So actually it must be really nice to have got that out, but then also to be able to put it out at a time where you almost like you don't have to deal with like the press or that kind of stuff
all
of
the
it.
questions, yeah.
And it can go there and you can still continue to process and move through and kind of come out a bit lighter. I mean, I don't know what the military service would be like for him, but in actually, to me, I feel like that would be a good experience and a good use of that.
Yeah. That distance.
I say downtime. I just mean downtime from being like public facing.
Because we know he was supposed to go in with J-Hope, but then he delayed, and obviously that is when he's done all of this, we're assuming.
But that makes sense because do you remember I said when we watched the entrance video for J-Hope, I said, obviously I know they're all very close, but he looked really so upset that J-Hope was going, and I couldn't quite get my head around it, and now I'm at that now to me.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense because I don't think he was probably in the best of places.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of talk about the pressures that he faces as the leader, as RM. And do you know what? It does make me feel bad because we do it as well when we're like, he should run the world. He can solve anything. He can, you know.
But we say it without an expectation that he would have to have everything on his shoulders. We do it as in like we think so highly of you, which I appreciate can feed into that, but he is a human being. I don't feel like he could let us down. Yeah. But I can understand when you have such a heavy shoulder, weighty platform, that's gonna it's gonna be hard on you.
All seriousness aside, this is Groin. I don't know if we discussed it last time, but there is also a song called Nuts on the album.
Yes, because we talked about the British hashtag.
Yeah, that it was trending in the UK, RM's Nuts. I'm like, I'm so proud of us.
Yeah, 100%.
And now I have seen some spoilers from the MV for this.
Right.
I know that this was filmed in North London. Not only do I know that it was filmed in North London, I can take you to the street.
Oh, is this the...
Have you seen like images of him in a street?
Oh, no. Then no, I've seen something else.
But, yeah, I know where this was filmed. So, we can go sometime.
Ooh. Not today.
Do our best RM impressions.
Yes, because we're that cool.
To be as cool as RM was the dream. Yeah. Okay. So, please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Have you ever been anywhere and like taken pictures, because BTS have been there and taken pictures like... Is that up or down?
Oh, no. Maybe that's the point. You're going round and round in circles. Oh, that's looking up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those aren't the steps that you... What's the tube station that you take all the massive steps up
Covent Garden. That's got loads of steps.
Yeah. It's like, I won't wait for the lift, I'll go upstairs.
Or just avoid Covent Garden Station.
Yo, 세상에 재수 없는 세기가 많아. 어쩌라고 하도 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세기가 많아. 훔칠 것 같으면 난 더 세게 밟아. Just fuck it up, bitch. Every time you know I fuck it up,
He's even got the Adidas tracksuit.
I know. Oh.
I see what I see. I'll be what I be. I'll set you free. Can tell it up and out the far. What it do, just come. Get your ass out of the truck. Get your ass out of the truck. Get your ass out of the truck. Yo, play sound like fuck. Get your ass out of the truck. Get your ass out of the truck.
Twerking.
Get your ass out of the truck. Don't care what you talk. Get your ass out of the truck. Get your ass out of the truck. Get your ass out of the truck. You walk like a dog. Get your ass out of the truck. 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 Yo, 세상엔 재수 없는 새끼가 많아. 어쩌라고 가도 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세계가 많아. 나는 더 세게 밟아. 그냥 더 세게 밟아. Yeah, fuck it up. I fuck it up. 증오는 해롭지만 suck it up. 이제는 거꾸로 더 절벽으로 사랑형과 함께 어머니 속썩이려. 어쩌면은 범위로 아니 그건 never know. 난 착하게 살 거야 하지만은 you never know. 눈은 좀 깔아줘. 그러니 자극하지 말아줘. 친구가 되고 싶다면 그냥 소리나 좀 따라줘. I see what I see. I be what I be.
Could this be any more London?
I know.
Half expecting Stormzy to pop in.
Very fractured, isn't it?
Yeah. I loved that song.
I like some of the bits of the song because they're like funny lines. If that song was done by anybody else, I don't think I'd like it.
No?
Because I get the message.
Yeah.
It's a real like grit, like, you know, stop piling on me. Like, I only need to rap for myself. I'm me. Like, just I've had enough. And yeah, I totally get the vibe of it. But just imagine if, like, take it back, you know, 10, 15 years maybe.
Mm.
And I'm just thinking of the, like, first kind of, like, YouTube music videos that you would just make in those kinds of parts of London.
Yeah.
With those, I can't really gonna use this phrase, like, the rude boys that'd be like, that, and I feel like that was the whole vibe of it. That was the point. You've gone to that area because of, that's the vibe we want, and I totally get it. It just kind of haunts me of that.
Yeah. Now, I really liked the song. It was in the way it flowed. I'd just be bopping along, listening to it.
That was very, very cool.
But I feel like the area, you know, the scenery, the way he's dressed and everything, I think the reason he's gone with that is that idea that I'm just RM from the streets. Because he was saying, like, I'm not a fucking diplomat. And like you say, repping, I think what we were saying before is the idea of, I'm a rapper, I'm a musician, I'm
a guy.
Yeah. And I think that's him basically saying, look, I'm an everyday, from the streets guy. I'm not, don't put me on this pedestal.
Yes, I was about to use that same word. Makes me a little sad that come to London, and obviously, again, I get it. It is so beautiful. I do love where we live. I genuinely wouldn't want to live anywhere else in the world. But you have just shown, like, you know, what are actually very everyday things, like that street, very everyday. You probably in a lot of areas wouldn't blink if you saw, like, the flatbed back bit of a thing with no wheels on it, because there's that kind of stuff I'm pretty sure happens everywhere. It's the grey skies, like the bollards and stuff in the roads. You're just a bit like, I hope as like a global audience, people don't just assume. But also by the same token, they shouldn't just assume that it's like
the tourist attraction areas.
Yes, exactly. Like with anywhere in the world, there are so many different.
Yeah.
And had that been a really beautiful sunny day, or it had snowed, it would look so different. So they've really gone for the...
And again, what you're wearing, the vibe of the song can all change how that feels.
Yeah. So stylistically, I do completely get it. I love the melody. I really appreciate what you're saying. How funny some of this stuff.
You walk like a duck?
I think the one line that sticks with me the most, because people say bitch, they say that kind of stuff. I don't think I've ever heard them say it. How about you dick? Like, what? Like, fuck it up, you dick. That, I don't feel like that's going to be like a common phrase used. That you've dug into some Britness for that, you dick.
Yeah, I really like the whole vibe of it. And like I said, you can imagine at some point Stormzy's just going to pop in and add a bit.
Yeah, no, you really can. But yeah, if I look back at what I think what kind of music that I have historically liked, that wouldn't have been in the repertoire. And I feel a bit bad that I would only like it because it's RM. But because I know him and the message and everything else. But yeah, if that was all there was, I don't know that it would be my kind of genre. But actually, then maybe I should go back and look at some of that stuff.
Yeah,
because there is a point to it.
But then, if you had heard the song and not had the visuals, would you feel differently about the song?
I don't know. I don't think I can answer that. I mean, I wouldn't not want him as a visual, and I'd love it, and I love that he was here. And like I said, I get it.
Yeah, when it's like the London Street Low, and you're saying like the rude boy attitude, would you get that from the song, or are we getting that from that is the attitude he's showing us?
Maybe not like exactly rude boy, but I do think you do get a bit of like just F off.
Yeah,
a little bit. I think you do get that, like, where you're just like, I'm done with you, like, bore off. I think, not fuck off, like, bore off, I think is more of the, like, the vibe. Stop putting your stuff on me.
I love the tracksuit. It's the old Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah. It's very, so, you're like, did you get that from, like, JD Sports, or did you hop down Kempton Market? How like Adidas is it?
Adidas.
Yeah. That's right. There'll be so many Americans and we're gonna go like, Adidas, and they're like, what? I don't know who says it correctly.
So that was our reaction to RM's Groin.
Why was it called Groin?
Maybe because he can't call it dick.
And you know what? He did do that move where he did stick his hand through. Yeah.
Twerking by lamppost.
If you're from the UK. If you're from the UK and are people that I know, or like of the time when we all would go, if you're walking home drunk, there is not one time where you've not danced with a lamppost.
So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.